Eastport, Eastport, Eastport. Eastport left, Eastport right, everything is Eastport. It's an exciting event. Eastport is coming up. They're getting it together. I'm excited myself. I think the villages are doing a great job creating another square down south, and it's going to be a European style and so on, and shops and stores and lakes and all kind of things. It's an exciting event. I can't wait myself to visit Eastport and have a good time like every other square we have in the villages. I know people around me, they are even selling their houses and buying, or they want to move closer to Eastport. I can say it's a good thing in general, but there is some things that you have to consider before you just move to Eastport because of the new square and the complex or whatever the case is. So there is some considerations that I have to mention. Just to kind of like, people are thinking of moving down there or buying there. They have to consider some other things that maybe it makes you think buying or not buying or moving to Eastport or not. So
Okay, I want to make a couple of points about moving to Eastport. Maybe it doesn't matter, maybe it won't affect you, but it's good to know before you decide um, before you decide to move, to buy, if you're thinking about it. Uh, General, I have to say, it's going to be beautiful. So the way it looks like is coming up is going to be amazing, and I can't wait myself. So I have to draw a little map or something so I can kind of give you an idea where Eastport is. So this is the villages. This is north and this is south. So Eastport is going to be somewhere here. Okay, this is Eastport. Let me make it a little bigger. All right. So this is Eastport. You are on the southern part of the villages. Around, even underneath Eastport, there is still more villages around here. Okay, there's another village over here called Middleton. Okay, I'm going to talk to you about it in a minute. So you're on the southern part. This is my concern. Actually, there are 2 points I want to make. It may doesn't make a difference to your decision. It may You may think about it. I don't know. So Eastport is here. If you buy something in the villages, no matter where you buy it, you want to be close to everything. The villages is a community, is communities within a community or villages within a city. It's huge, it's big, and trust me, every corner of the villages, something is going on every day. So you have to keep in mind where you location, it's a key. Not to be close to one thing, you have to be close to everything. So you have to have access to everything because the villages, trust me, from north to south, west to east, there is always something going on, and you always have to go to those places. So you have to be able to drive to different areas. Okay? So the villages is not Eastport only. Eastport is going to be great. It's going to be beautiful. If you are thinking of sitting home and just visiting Eastport and home, Eastport and home, hey, no problem. That's not for you. But to give you an example, up here on the north side, over here, somewhere here is Spanish Springs. Spanish Springs Square is one of the most beautiful squares I ever seen with the Spanish European culture, buildings, and architecture. It's a beautiful square. You want to go there often. It changes your mood. It changes your attitude. You have to visit Spanish Springs as often as you can. Plus, there's beautiful restaurants up there and everything. So Spanish Springs is up here. Okay, let me draw a couple of lines. And then down here, we have Lake Sumter. Now, Lake Sumter, this is my favorite square of all. The reason is because I come from Greek islands and I love water. I want to see water. I don't care what kind of water, as long as it's water. I know we are far from the ocean, but Sumter Lake, it's beautiful. Just walking by the boardwalk there, it makes me feel good. So you have to be able to go to both squares, Spanish Springs and Lake Sumter. Okay, one more line here and another line here. So we kind of like know where we are. Over here is Brownwood Square. That's another beautiful square. It has the Western style, cowboy style, beautiful. You know, the squares that got music every day and so often and so on and so on. So up here, especially on the north, you have all kind of shops, stores, home goods, restaurants. For example, over here is Walmart, over here is Target, over here is BJ's. You have Savannah Center where they have concerts all the time. And then you have here, you have something else, the polo fields. You know, maybe you want to see a polo game. There is so many things are going on within this area that you have to be visiting often. Okay. Now, to give you an example, how far you are from Eastport to Spanish Springs, for example, from here to there, you need an hour drive. An hour, yes, that's how big the villages is. You need an hour with no traffic. Trust me, no traffic. You need an hour to go from Eastport to Spanish Springs. So consider living down here that is going to be a hassle for you to go to Spanish Springs for often. And the other thing is, as beautiful as esports is going to be, trust me, one day you're going to be tired, you want to see something different, you want to do something different, so you have to travel. So consider the distance. This is the main thing. And the other thing is, everything is up here. All the shops, the stores, the restaurants, name it, everything is up here. They do come down. I saw a few stores they coming down here now. There is few things around Brownwood or around 466A over here. For example, Lowe's is here and Home Depot is here. Okay. Now they say that all these restaurants and shops and everything, they eventually they're going to come down here in the future because demand is going to bring them there. I do understand that, but in the future, I don't have a future. My future is now. We are in this age. The future is now. So you want to enjoy it now. You're 65, you come into the villages, you don't want in 10 years or in 20 years. You want it now. So, and one more thing I have to mention. I know it's not going to make a big difference, but hey, I'm going to throw it out anyway. In Spanish Springs, Lake Sumter, Brownwood, the stores here, the shops here, the restaurants here, the music here, the corners, all those things here, they catering for 55 and over individuals. That means the staff, they know how to deal with you. The music, they know what kind of music you like. So everything is catered for you. Quiet, slow, respectful. So that's what you need and that's what you get. By coming to Eastport, next to Eastport, I know this is going to sound a little crazy and people maybe complain about it, but hey, it's a fact. Next to Eastport, it's a village called Middleton. So Middleton, it has no age restriction. What it means is for everybody. You can be 20, you can be 30, you can be 10, you can be whatever. Okay? So you're going to have a lot of young people. Now, something wrong with the young people? Of course not. I wish I was young. Don't get me wrong. But young people will influence everything in esports, in my opinion. I may be wrong. Maybe the young people don't want to bother with esports, but I doubt it because esports is going to be a main hub over here. So, and you know, the squares and entertainment, you don't need an ID or you don't need nothing to be there. Anybody can come there. So the young people will influence the restaurants, the staff. the music, the kind of music, the driving, the speeding, the noise. So I know. Some of you said maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe. I hope so. But consider that too. So there is not much down here yet other than houses. And then the closest area for little shopping is going to be up here somewhere when it's Magnolia Plaza. That has a McDonald's, a CVS, a 7-Eleven, what else is, and Publix. So Publix, this is going to be your main shopping. So this is not that far. It's about what, 15 minutes? Yeah, maybe 15 minutes with a car. Maybe a little faster if it's no traffic. But the rest that you're gonna need, no matter what, it's gonna be far. If you don't, so I hope it was helpful, and please subscribe and thank you for watching.